Hey, Cap.
Hey, Darren.
It's theory time.
Ooh.
Take a seat.
I already have.
So today we're looking at the theory of why Obi-Wan in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, is such a grump with everyone that he meets.
Why do I sense we've picked up another pathetic life form?
As in, everyone that Qui-Gon takes home.
It sounds already that they're like a married couple. And Qui-Gon just keeps on taking home like puppies or like random stuff, and Obi-Wan's just fed up of Qui-Gon's shit.
Behold! My stuff.
So there's this tale, Life, Death, and the Living Force. And it's essentially, it takes us through why Obi-Wan hates whenever Qui-Gon starts doing his thing of collecting people.
There are cheaper things for you to collect.
So our story opens on Aurelia, and we get Obi-Wan up a tree. He's gesturing to this cute little thing, or what so he thinks it's a cute little thing. It's this little like baby kind of face in a tree. So anyway, that turns into a freaking giant worm that is aiming to kill him.
Nice.
It attacks him and misses, taking off one of its pincers. He jumps down, meets Qui-Gon, who has already collected someone. He's
Of course he has.
At this point, Obi-Wan's like, Master, get your lightsaber. We got some killing to do. To which Qui-Gon's like, well, that's a squilly hawk, and it appears you've already killed it because now it can't eat. And
What's a squealy hawk? What is the thing with the Tommy Cooper hat? I can't remember what you call them hats.
They're a fez. It's a fez.
The feds. What is it?
So he's got Matt Smith on his shoulder.
Obviously, yeah.
So Obi-Wan's just getting over the fact that he's just been attacked by a worm, and then he turns around. He's like, what is that?
Exactly. I'd be wondering what the hell this thing is as well. Matt Smith just has looked better.
the thing.
Tommy Cooper has looked better in the past.
Tommy Cooper looks better now. So this thing's just tearing the hole out of them. It's just taking the piss. Just completely taking the piss with everything that he says. And Qui-Gon's like, this is Moscow Bolpa. She explains that he found him in a Blagwar snare, and if he hadn't cut him free and gotten him out of there, he would be on their table tonight. They bring him back to their base, and Moscow's like, ugh, what a dump.
London! What a dump.
So this offends Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan's like, what the hell? We've literally just rescued you from dying. And he's like, wrong. You're stupid. And Obi-Wan starts getting annoyed and is like, Master Qui-Gon, why are you taking this shit? So
Why?
so Qui-Gon says
I'm very much siding with Obi-Wan here, like.
Well, Qui-Gon says he's a Mogonite, and they all act like that. They can't help it. It's in their nature. Sitting gorging himself in the background while Qui-Gon's having this teachable moment. And like Obi-Wan just can't get his mind around this, and he's like, Master, your word is my law, but why do you allow yourself to be insulted by this non-entity? And Qui-Gon says he's doing us a favor, a very great favor. He's given us the opportunity to serve the living force without the remotest chance of reward.
Right, so it's like in Friends, whenever Phoebe tries to find an unrewardable deed.
There are totally good deeds that are selfless.
Well, may I ask for one example?
Yeah, it's
Feeding Moscow.
So after they feed Moscow burps, and is like, right, that was disgusting, I'm going. And to which Qui-Gon's like, do you want to rest? You can stay here if you want. And he's like, no, I'm going home. You guys stay here. And then later that night, Moscow and all of his dudes attack, and Qui-Gon puts them down without even a second thought. They all get killed. Obi-Wan using a blaster.
So uncivilized.
Then Obi-Wan's mega confused now because he's like, hang on, you brought this dude into our house, fed him despite him like ripping you to shreds, and then you just shot him. Like,
Had to make sure that he had a really bad last meal.
But like Qui-Gon was like, yeah, I knew this was probably going to happen. And then like everyone's like, well, why did you treat him with such kindness when you knew he was what he was? And when the time came, you killed him and his cohort without any remorse. Why is this? And Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon are going on this kind of like wee venture out again into the forest, and as they're going out, Qui-Gon's just explaining that he killed him because if Qui-Gon had let Moscow kill him, then he would no longer be able to do any work as a Jedi. So Obi-Wan's like, you didn't kill him because you didn't want to die? And Qui-Gon then says, when the Force tells me the time has come for me to die, Obi-Wan, I will die willingly. But for now, let's concentrate on finding a new place to make camp. And Obi-Wan's like, well, okay, cool, I can live with that. What about this mountain? And then they start getting this sense, and they get this kind of sinister feeling.
It looks like the animal graveyard from Lion King.
Yeah, 100%.
The elephant graveyard.
So then they head towards this sinister kind of feeling, and they find out that it is a altar to a Syllan that lives in the mountain. And Obi-Wan's taken back. He's like, a Syllan? I thought they were mythical creatures. To which Qui-Gon's like, actually, it isn't every day a Jedi has the opportunity to rid the universe of a Syllan. And Obi-Wan's like, no way, you're serious? And so they're talking over. Qui-Gon's like, yeah, let's do it. Then, so they go, they venture, they find the Syllan, this huge, think kind of like Force Unleashed monster kind of, this kind of thing. So it's like a mass of tentacles, kind of this like huge beast.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we've entered the hentai.
So yeah, like tentacles and teeth.
Okay.
Very Lovecraft kind of bad thing. And
two kinds of people.
So Qui-Gon's like, yep, that's it, we killed it, it's done, let's go. And then we find the end of this another teachable moment. Like, Obi-Wan asks Qui-Gon, did we really do the right thing by killing this Syllan? It felt awful to take such a large life. And Qui-Gon says it was unpleasant for him as well, but that we are Jedi. Our lives are not ours to live as we wish. We are pledged to serve a mightier power than ourselves. And then Obi-Wan replies, but it felt wrong. I thought serving the living Force meant having respect for all creatures. The Syllan had its place in the natural scheme of things, didn't it? It only did as its nature told it to do. What right had we to seek out and destroy it? It wasn't harming us. To which Qui-Gon replies, the ways of the living Force are beyond our understanding. Who knows why we were directed to exterminate that beast? Perhaps we were agents of retribution. Perhaps we performed an act of liberation. We cannot know. We can only serve. As a Jedi Knight, you will be called upon to do many things you don't want to do, Obi-Wan. Our path is not an easy one to follow, but fear not. You're in the hands of something much greater and much better than you can imagine. And that's the end of the chapter. So, I mean, it's that thing of like, why did we kill this big thing? And Qui-Gon's like, So it's kind of cool, and you see that a lot in the EU of like Jedi being guided to do things. So the likes of John Antilles and stuff like that there, like it's a whole bunch of guys that just kind of are plutonic floaters. Like they just kind of, do things. I think this is kind of that way of thinking. But you can see why Obi-Wan is just really annoyed with any time Qui-Gon decides to pick someone up. It's like,
again.
Are we going to have to kill this thing?
Is it going to eat all of our food and then we'll have to kill it? I could definitely see why he gets annoyed.
Well, that's about all we got time for this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and give us a wee comment if you had a good time. And check out a few of the videos that end this one. We'll see you all next time.
They're good.
Bye.
Bye.